Welcome to this episode of Spiritual Tools for Being Human, where I share how to apply spiritual solutions for a more peaceful and meaningful life. Today, let's talk about self-compassion and its relationship to self-sabotage. Now, I'm going to get real with you here because I actually find the personal development concept of self-sabotage kind of shaming. First of all, maybe it's because, like so many of you, I'm neurodivergent, and so many of the people that I work with are neurodivergent. And so getting stuff done in a timely manner or getting trapped in the overculture's illusion that my productivity equals my success can lead to a shame spiral. But even on a more basic level, one of the reasons why I don't like the personal development concept of self-sabotage is because as a human being, your hardwiring is designed to keep you in predictability and comfort. Let's talk about your amygdala. Your amygdala is this tiny cluster of cells in the middle of your brain. It has many jobs like regulating particular emotions, but it really acts like a kind of guardian to protect you. So when you face change, whether that be great change or really, really crappy change, your amygdala goes into alarm. So why does that happen? Because change involves uncertainty, unpredictability, and a loss of comfort. That's stress. And remember, you're hardwired for predictability and comfort. So with that inevitable stress that comes with change, your amygdala can actually hijack your logical frontal brain, which has all great intentions and goals and plans. And then the next thing you know, you're into these irrational, illogical behaviors that are not in alignment with your soul. They're not in alignment with your goals, your dreams, your plans, because they're in alignment with safety, predictability, and comfort, your hardwiring. It can be super confusing and frustrating if, say, you have this amazing meeting that you've got to go to, you got to get it done, it's this great thing that's going to happen, and yet you're stuck on the couch. It's this irrational, illogical behavior, and sometimes what happens is we can make a story about ourselves when we're in that moment. Now, here's the super important part that I want to share with you. Those irrational, illogical behaviors do not mean anything about you as a person. They don't mean that you're deliberately self-sabotaging your growth, or that you're lazy, or you're not leveling up, or that there's something wrong with you, or that you're making excuses. No. Those illogical, irrational behaviors are simply you experiencing your hardwiring and being human. This is where you got to lean into self-compassion and love yourself through. And I'd like to share this spiritual solution with you. It's called my NAPS system. It's not about taking a nap. I mean, that's a really great idea. NAPS is a 4-step process of self-compassion to bring you back to steadiness in those times where you're judging yourself or thinking that you're self-sabotaging. Number 1, notice and normalize. So notice and observe the behavior that you're in, and then normalize it by remembering that you're hardwired for predictability and comfort. Number 2, affirm and acknowledge. Affirm what an amazing person you are and acknowledge how far you've come. Number 3, play with the portions. This is what moves us into action. Break down those goals into teensy tiny bite-sized pieces. Number 4, soothe and step into action. So this could look like taking some nice long breaths with an extending your exhale. It could look like stepping away and going for a walk, or it could look like journaling, emptying your feelings, emptying your mind clutter. And then when you're steady, step into one tiny action, just the next right thing. So remember, practice self-compassion and ditch the shame of self-sabotage. Share this with a friend or save it for later.